Welcome to Cunningham Piano. I'm Hugh Sung. You know, I've always been a huge sci-fi fan, so I thought it'd be fun to put together a list of 10 pianos in sci-fi TV and movie themes. Pianos, after all, are the ultimate expression of technological achievement and human artistry and expression. After all, nothing says sci-fi to me like pianos on a spaceship. So with that, let's get started.
One of my all-time favorite sci-fi TV series, Star Trek: The Next Generation, is full of really great classical music references. In a Season 6 episode titled Lessons, Captain Jean-Luc Picard meets Lieutenant Commander Nella Darren, a musically talented member of his crew who plays a pretty mean rendition of the Chopin Piano Trio. The only thing that gets me is, paper sheet music? In the 24th century? Really? You'd think they'd all be using data pads and air-turned page-turning pedals by now. In a Season 5 episode called The Masterpiece Society, we get to hear a Chopin prelude played by a member of an isolated genetically engineered society whose world is about to be destroyed by a stellar core fragment from a disintegrated neutron star. Nothing like Chopin to calm you down when your world's about to go boom.
Please, Matthew, continue.
In the Star Trek series Voyager, we get to hear more Chopin. Yay! This time played by the Borg crew member 7 of 9 in the 7th season episode Human Error. Fortunately, pianos in sci-fi aren't limited to 24th century starships. In this first season episode from the 1963 TV series The Outer Limits, titled The Sixth Finger, we meet a coal miner who is transformed into a futuristic man with, of course, 6 fingers, and a big brain with super mental powers, including being able to sight-read Bach flawlessly. Hey, sign me up for some of that brain juice.
I'm very grateful to you. You've given me the ability to observe your culture through the eyes of a man 20,000 years in the future. Amazing, isn't it? Things that endure the ravages of time and taste. This simple prelude, for instance. Bach will quite probably outlive us all.
In the 1973 film version of Westworld, Yul Brynner is a piano-playing android in a futuristic, Western-themed amusement park who's about to go on a killing spree. Boy, and I thought my teacher was tough on me. In the 2016 HBO updated version of Westworld, we still get to see androids playing pianos, as well as some player pianos. By the way, did you know that in the 1920s, half of all pianos made were player pianos? Pianos in sci-fi are often used to depict touching moments. It's interesting to think that a mechanical machine is so closely associated with the deepest human emotions, right? Like in this love scene from one of my all-time favorite movies, Blade Runner, where Rachel, the android replicant, is struggling with the realization that she might not be human after all. In the 2012 Aliens prequel movie, Prometheus, we hear more Chopin, specifically his Raindrop Prelude. What is it about Chopin and sci-fi? Anywho, it's nice to see that the evil Wayland Corporation spares no expense in having a grand piano on board a spaceship. And then we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. In the 2008 movie Iron Man, Jeff Bridges is the bad guy playing on a beautiful Blüthner piano in Tony Stark's
Just because I
mansion.
brought pizza back from New York doesn't mean it went bad.
Uh-huh. Sure doesn't. Oh, boy.
Would have gone better if you were there.
A few scenes later, Tony has a mishap in his prototype Iron Man suit and...
Power.
No! I hope that was a CGI piano. And finally, my favorite use of a piano in a sci-fi setting. The final episode of the Battlestar Galactica reboot series, where Kara Thrace, aka Starbuck, recalls the memory of a piano tune to, what else? Save everyone from total destruction.
I thought that if I assign numbers to the notes,
if that's me lying there, then what am I?
I look at you now, I don't see Kara Thrace. I see an angel blazing with the light of God. Angel.
So, boys and girls, here is the ultimate lesson for you. Play the piano, save the world. It doesn't get any better than that.
So what do you think of this list? Are there any pianos and sci-fi scenes that I missed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter so that you can be notified every time we have a new video. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm Hugh Sung for Cunningham Piano, and I'll see you next time. One to beam up.